Hey guys, welcome to part 8 of Asterigos Curse of the Stars. We're currently in Arges Plaza as we're about to take the trials to clear up Minerva's name. Let's get to it. Alright, this is where we last left off. We was just talking to Narkoi, and he was just telling us what was going on. We didn't actually look into this room here. Let's see what's going on here. Oh, outsider, you must be Minerva's guard. Won't you join us, girl? We're discussing the basics of philosophy and the various knowledge that may be derived from it. If you're asking me to eat with you, my answer is no. What a surprise that someone would refuse food at a party. Your food smells off. You better not eat it. It might make you sick. Off? That's funny. No one else can smell it. You should think of another excuse. Or perhaps you're hallucinating. I'm sorry, but outsiders have a sense of smell. Oh, then I feel sorry for you. Maybe you can stand a little further away and not bother us. I thought maybe the whole smell congestor was the idea that because they have been afflicted by the curse, it may have affected the smelling. I wanted to ask the chef to develop some new flavors and stop serving the same old Stardust juice and Stardust rind. How about pepper and cinnamon with mint and almond? I think that would taste terrible. Not as terrible as the city under Marble's governance. I can't wait to see the punishment from the gods. Arges Plaza is the best maintained and most magnificent area in Aphis. You're an outsider. You don't understand how painful it is for us to live under the curse. Since he's been in power, he's heavily curtailed our freedoms. While we're stuck in our homes, his army is free to abuse people. There used to be many public debates and elections, but now they're all gone. Anyone in open rebellion will disappear the next day. You'll find yourself wondering if your Stardust ration was made from your missing neighbor. Ooh. That happens in many countries, doesn't it? If you make a mistake, you get punished. You really don't understand how precious Aphis is, barbarian. Oh, that's a new one. That's a new nickname. Never heard that before. Alright, let's see what we got. Welcome to the party. You must be the warrior who defeated Eulalia. I hope this news keeps you in a good mood. Oh, we really appreciate you, but it isn't enough. The curse still haunts us. That's why we need to enjoy ourselves here. I really don't understand why. The reason's simple. We're trying to maintain our sanity, and it makes us feel human. Minerva's found a way to lift the curse. She'll end your suffering. Really? Thanks to your pressure on Marble, things are really finally progressing. Then I can enjoy this glass of wine even more. I've always heard about they talking about sanity of human, but they're Aphis, isn't it? They're Ephesians. So why is there calling saying that, oh, we're bringing our sanity? It should be like, oh, we should feel more like an Ephesian of how it used to be, right? Because they was not humans before. Let's toast to surviving another year. I've had enough. How long do we have to fool ourselves? The city's long been doomed. Pretend parties, pretend debates, pretend ceremonies. Everything's fake. You've just given up. Why try to drag everyone down to your level? Do you think we still have hope? Being alive is hope in and of itself, even if it's packaged with falsehoods. Damn it. Man, can't you see we're in our death throes? Hey, have you forgotten why we're here? Right, Minerva's trying to utmost to end it. Trying? It is because she hasn't made much progress that I've forgotten why I'm here. How many people have claimed to have solved the curse over the last millennium? They all turned out to be liars. Or died on Kalim's summit, controlled by Eumenides. May the gods take their souls. It's different this time, I promise. Minerva isn't a con artist, she's risked everything. This is what we want to hear, right? Thank you, outsider. Well, only God knows. Better than the Archon of Legion, he'd never dared to promise to solve the curse. Stop sulking. Let's get back to talking about your house refurbishment. The Stardust Rhine here isn't bad. Yeah, I can see some people just giving up on it. And yeah, they are trying to just pretend to be living this. And it's been like over thousands of years now. I think power is justice. I disagree if the weak defeat the strong with their numerical advantage. Does that mean that the weak are more powerful than the strong? But the strong won't lose to the great on wash, so why can't the strong roar? Before the strong can roar, they must be aware of how they behave. Then the strong are not allowed to show aggression and desire. But isn't that institutional? If they don't show their desires and ambitions, how can they rule others? Based on your premise, should the strong only consider their own needs? Then the soul will be strained and will never be able to reach the gods. My point is there should be higher laws. What are they talking about? I can't understand a word. Being in power and control. Should it be really to the strong or should it be really to someone that has the brains?
Oh, such strong magic for something so small. It seems that the magical energy flowing in this room is coming from this incense bottle. Almost all the stardust in it's been wasted. I feel sorry for the people in Arges Bazaar.
I thought like if it was coming from that incense, it's actually helping out the people in this room. But if it's like a huge amount of volume, I can understand being wasted. Damn soldiers, this is the only place where I'm still reminded that I'm an Aristoi. By the gods, I want to return to the old days. It feels like a dream. Are you alright? No. How could I know of the miracles that only the gods know? Turning myself into stardust is the easy way out. The cultists aren't real. Eumenides isn't real. Even Minerva. Hey, wanna guess whether the stardust in my cup is from Starlight or some slave? I really hope it was from the breast of a beautiful woman, so I can imagine it's her milk. You're drunk. Not yet, but I wish. I wonder if they do put the slaves into the stardust here. They turn them into it. That'd be super cruel. Looks like we've actually covered up to be talking to everyone in these rooms here. Let me see if there's anything to inspect. What's going on? There's another place over there. I'm going to just backtrack because there was another door over on this side I did not open. Oh, okay. So I just need to open this door from another side. Did I check in here? It's a little maze right now, and the maze leads up to a chest. By the gifts of the Nexus, what do we get? Quenching solution, 3 of them as well. Okay, so we're done over here. We have spoken to all these lot. We couldn't open that door from the other side. Let's run past these guys and let's go through here.
Lord Marble, I heard that the situation in the bazaar is deteriorating. Can we retake the amphitheater?
My lady, even if we could take the amphitheater back now, it is not defensible, nor is it of any strategic importance. Just be patient. Our counteroffensive will succeed.
Are your soldiers really up to the task?
Yes, this is all making us doubt you.
Rest assured, everything is under control. You're free to offer your opinions, but please remember who allows you your liberties around here.
Archon, the outsider is coming.
Finally.
Everyone, this is Hilda of the Northwind Legion. She's the outsider that defeated Eulalia. Let's welcome her. She's a hero and deserves our praise.
Thank you. But I'm no hero.
Many would agree. As an outsider, you not only broke into the city without permission, but also created even more chaos by killing Barad. And let's not forget that your kingdom's legion is working for Eumenides. You've caused great unrest among the citizenry and created new threats.
Well...
Archon, she killed Eulalia.
That doesn't make up for her mistake, does it? Tell me, why should I tolerate outsiders causing chaos in my city?
I explained it quite clearly in the letter, Archon.
Mistress, it's been some time. You really came.
Yes, and I assume you're going to be busy preparing for the trials?
Yes, of course. For the glory of the Battle Maiden, I will keep my promise. You did explain in the letter, though I am having trouble believing that the adherents rely so heavily on this young girl.
I can hear your disappointment, but in Aphis, a young girl can possess a millennium of experience. Actions always outweigh appearances. I believe you would agree.
Minerva, my dear sister, how are you?
I'm fine. Thank you for your concern. I'm ready to begin the trials at any time.
Wait, sister. Hold on just 1 minute. Before you take the trials, can this little girl really protect you?
I have no doubt about my choice.
You also had no doubt about your husband.
Don't worry, Archon. We trust Minerva's judgment.
Alright, cool. I guess Marvel is just as Marvel as always, and yeah, you can't really trust us. But we're gonna have to show him. We're gonna have to get this trial underway. We have poor journal update for the party. By the winds, it's a good thing Minerva showed up when she did. Otherwise, it would have been too awkward. I really hate these situations. Yeah, she came out like a boss, really. She came at the right time. Like through the back door. It's like, hey, it's Minerva. She really came. As you can see, people are coming to support you. But as you mingle, you'll soon discover that everyone is very skeptical about this girl. I understand your concern, but she did kill Eulalia. Once the trials begin, you will see her skills for yourself. Oh no, people aren't down her skills. Let's just say, we hope she can prove her loyalty to us. Why? Come on, her people are disrupting the peace of the city, and for Eumenides no less. You may be looking out for Aphis, but what about her? You don't need to worry, she can complete the mission for me, that's enough. I don't agree, sister. If she doesn't care about the city, how can she complete the mission for you? How can you guarantee that she doesn't have ulterior motives and won't hurt you like Eumenides? Oh, hold on, Hilda. You're here too. Why don't you take a break and make sure you're fully prepared? She was like, I could talk behind your back, but then, oh, you know, let's end the conversation here. Archon, you outsiders have corrupted Aphis for far too long. If it weren't for our traditions, I would have dealt with you by now. You're lucky just to be standing here.
Was there something else?
I hope we can stop Eumenides together. Archon, I think we have the same goal. I hope the Northwind Legion can leave here, and I also hope we can stop Eumenides. I hope you can understand I'm your ally. Ally, let me ask you, if Eumenides forces the Northwind Legion to turn against you, can you kill them? That, it won't happen. Your first reaction is to deny the premise, which means you truly don't understand what you're facing. So, we're not allies just yet. Let's ask his opinions on Eumenides. Archon, I'd like to know what you think of Eumenides. Are you questioning me? Mind your tone, outsider. I think he's a great threat to Aphis. Yes, that much is obvious. You should tell that your brothers instead, or leave.
I have nothing to say to you, outsider.
Much to be expected and, you know, but the concerns will have to be shown to the trials. That's what we gotta do first. Polis's amphitheater is quite distinctive. My family also built an amphitheater, but we come here when we want a change of scenery. The woman on the stage is my wife. People from other families are waiting for their turns to perform for each other. My wife sings as well as Eulalia. You can see how everyone's just intoxicated. She's a good singer, so you can appreciate it. It seems you're an educated slave. I'm not a whatever. It's funny, Marble doesn't appreciate this music, and he forbids everyone from overly indulging in lewdness. We can't perform or sing in public. We have to perform at home, but where's the fun in that? Perhaps it's because he doesn't want to waste resources. You're fighting wars on multiple fronts, the Warx, the Aetherius, Eumenides. By the gods, for a mere slave, you do understand the situation well. Thank you, I was taught by my master. I must reward you with something. Take this. Do your part, and your master will treat you well. Keep that in mind. Did you just call us his master there? It's like he was calling us a slave this whole time. Strange. You got a cracked pen. Guess we won't be able to interrupt her and be like, hey, I want to know why you good at singing. We have nothing to say to you, outsider. Same goes for this guy.
I should confirm the next step with Minerva before proceeding.
So we can't go in there for now. Me don't get myself wet. Hey, are you Minerva's servant? I'm Minerva's god, not a servant. I know, but you're still a servant. Ordinary Stardust wine no longer lets me forget all. I need something else. I've got it. Go to the kitchen and get me some apricot jam. It's tasteless, but at least it has some faint color. Are you sure you want to eat something from 1,000 years old? You'll probably turn into Stardust after you eat it. How rude. Do you think we've been sitting around waiting for death all these years? Of course we continue to farm and make food. The jam was made by the slaves just a few days ago. So all you have to do is eat the food they make for you. No, we have to take care of the slaves. When star use was restricted, slaves became much more valuable. We treat them quite well. Don't be so critical, outsider. Go away. I'm not in the mood. Oh, jeez, you're the one that was barking at us trying to get us jam for you. I have to say, the Atrium of Law Mansion is the most beautiful thing I've ever seen. Although the mansions of other families also have their own unique features, Polius has unique, exquisite taste. It's clear to see from the products and buildings he's designed. His daughter, Minerva, apparently inherited this talent. Did Minerva design her own house? Oh no, are you kidding? She moved into Eumenese's house after she married him, but it burned down a long time ago. It was 1,000 years ago, and I would have said they deserved it, but now I'm not so sure. I don't trust Eumenes and Seryne because they're too close to the slaves, but Minerva, maybe she's more sensible. I hope that Minerva can at least produce concrete results and ensure that our hard work pays off. Plus, Marble needs to step down soon. Yeah, it has been a while since Marble has been the Archon, and I don't think they have been very happy on what he has done for his people. Because when he did send those soldiers to the mines, and not like the elite soldiers, they got corrupted by the voice there. By the gods, I'm so excited. I've written a play with a simple story. There aren't many roles. I've always wanted someone to perform it. It's a satire about Marble and his soldiers, but who will be the one to challenge him? Someone who's powerful and well known. Hey, you there, what do you think? Minerva? Minerva. She left Marble's protection and said she'd find a way to save everyone, but I don't know how her plan's unfolding. I've been helping to promote it by making posters and writing plays. It's not enough to say the same thing over and over again. We need to make progress. Like the trials that Minerva's going to take on. Oh, you're my muse. That would make an excellent play. Guardian of Stars. What a catchy name. The one blessed by the gods. The pure law. Head of the Aristoid Warriors. I think multiple titles will make it more appealing. Well, you basically ran her as someone I don't even recognize. Well, it looks like we have to continue on the story to make his play successful there. Oh, what's this crest on the wall? Looks cool. Strange groans from a man and the sound of whipping comes from the room. Oh, wait. What's that sound? Is someone coming? So what, lowly beast? Let him hear your pathetic voice. How is it? Are you enjoying it? How does it feel letting a stranger know you're being ripped? It feels good. No comment. My mistress, my goddess, leave marks on me to symbolize my shame. Okay. You don't need to remind me, you stupid fat pig. Now I'm going to use the stardust to heal your wounds before I continue flogging you. Come on, let them hear your cries. Useless scum, pathetic piece of trash. Oh yes, that's it. By the winds, I think I best move along. I agree. I'm gonna move along as well. Alright, so we need to carry on by talking to Minerva here.
What should we do?
Rest here, like they said. You can talk to other Aristoi as well. It's essential that we remain calm. We'll take our time.
All right, I'll take a look around.
If you're tired, you can go to the study and wait for me there. I have important matters to discuss with you.
I'm tired, Minerva. I'm tired right now. I'm going to the study. Wait for her in the study? After talking to the Aristoi? Why all the secrecy? Well, they just don't trust me yet, so...
I think I've spent enough time at the party.
So let's wait for Minerva in the study.
Sorry to have kept you waiting, Hilda.
I almost fell asleep. By the way, your house is lovely. It must have been full of life before the curse.
Strictly speaking, this is my father's house. Eumenides and I lived elsewhere.
Are you all right?
I'm fine. I drank a few glasses of Stardust wine and spent some time speaking with other Aristoi.
How are things?
Marble's reputation has reached rock bottom. I have a good chance of persuading other Aristoi to support me. But they're also waiting to see how I perform. They all see themselves as being above a criminal like me.
You're different from them. Only when you dare to act can you make a difference.
Even if you're burdened with sin? Let's get down to business. I've kept my promise, and Marble's formally agreed to hold the Trials of Remission. The location is Prima Boulevard. We have to pass 4 consecutive rounds of fights arranged by the Legion.
Are you sure you're up to it?
I have faith in my magic, not to mention you'll be there. And from now until the trials begin, the Legion must protect me in the name of the 3. They're rigid and bound by convention. You won't have to worry about being ambushed.
Should we head out?
No, we'd better split up. I need you to do one thing before the trials. What do you want to ask?
Let's ask about the relationship Marble has with the Aristoids now. Why does Marble have such a bad reputation? Even I know how awkward he and the Aristoi are around each other. He's protected these people too well for 1,000 years. The Aristoi gradually grew to resent him, feeling that they are in prison and have no freedom. Is that Marble's fault? Not entirely. He's become more cautious over the past few centuries. He doesn't want to lose any more soldiers. But they don't care. The Aristoi think that Marble's stubborn, cold, and difficult to talk to. It seems that the rift between them has grown because of this. Someone who merely wanted to keep them happy could never have achieved what Marble has. Don't get me wrong. I'm also fed up with his stubbornness, but if everything was normal in the city, he'll be a good Archon. True. Ask about the situation at the mansion. I can't believe this mansion's been preserved so well for 1,000 years. Aphis isn't only proficient at crafting starlight and creating art, we're also proud of our architecture. According to my father, this mansion was well over 200 years old before the curse, and it was the most luxurious Aristoi mansion in the city. Once it was seized, it was handed over to the court agent for safekeeping, so it's been maintained for the last 1,000 years. Isn't the Aphis Legion short-handed? I didn't think you would have the manpower to maintain a piece like this. Trying to live life as it was before the curse is the best way to prevent us from losing our minds, but you're all normal. I wouldn't expect you to understand that. Alright, let's ask you about the man at hand.
What do you want me to do?
I'll head to Prima Boulevard. I need you to go to the sewer.
The sewer?
Aphis has an advanced and complex sewer system for supporting the huge population. There are lots of maintenance entrances throughout the Aristoi Quarter. There's also a secret passage connected to the sewer in Laurel Mansion.
And why should I head to the sewer?
I haven't been through the secret passage in a long time. I want to make sure the route's safe. If there's an emergency at the plaza...
It'll be safer to retreat through there.
Yes, exactly.
Leave it to me. Where's the secret passage?
It's in the entrance hall. One moment. There. I've applied a seal to your memento so that you can see the magic symbol on the floor. Stand on the symbol and use it to cast a spell on the House Laurel crest on the wall. Then you can open the secret passage.
Got it.
Alright, the journal has been updated into party. I need to enter the sewers through the secret passages in the Laurel Mansion and confirm that the sewer route is safe. I have to make sure that there will be no problems with our retreat route to avoid any surprises in the trials of a mission. True, very true. Can't trust anyone as of now.
What do you want to ask? There. I've applied a seal to your
Let's get to it. Oh, and there's an echo here as well. In the name of the One.
Mistress, why have you called for me at this hour?
I must leave, Bion. I can do nothing with Marble's stranglehold on the Aristoi area. It will make me an outlaw, but I just can't ignore the future of the city. Before I go, I must tell you that Marble may hold you to account for my departure. If you desire, I can introduce you to other members of the Aristoi.
Mistress, I serve only you and no other.
What?
I swore an oath, and so long as the contract remains in effect, I will guard your life until I die.
This is too much. You deserve a better future. One reflective of your honor as a soldier. I can't hold you back.
No, mistress. My decision is made. I support your ideas and arguments. Though saying so undermines my training, I feel the Archon made the wrong decision. I cannot accept it. Do what you must. My sword belongs to only you. I'm not going anywhere.
Ryan, I hereby order you to follow me as one of the adherents. From this moment on, you are no longer a member of the Legion. You will protect only me until your death.
In the name of the One, I swear to do anything to protect you.
Thank you very much, Ryan. Take Roxanne and watch over her. We leave now.
And that's how the new trinity was formed between them. After escape here. Police's diary. Eumenides refused to see anyone, including me. I think that he'll calm down in time. After all, his parents died not long ago after being besieged by slaves and citizens alike. Roxana, who was so devoted to championing the cause of the slaves, to die at the hands of the slaves. The cruelty of this situation is beyond words. For a long time, I had warned Hephaestus that his naive kindness would only hurt himself, but now it's only hurt. But it has also hurt Eumenides. Nobody would able to be here to bear such pain, let alone a teen like Eumenides. I also worry about whether Eumenides will be able to bear the responsibility of managing the mind. After all, given Hephaestus' Nephi, his son is probably similarly lacking in intelligence. I hope that this incident at least makes Eumenides realize the loneliness and hopelessness of slaves, otherwise they do not know how this business can continue operating. I'll send people to visit him in a few days. Hopefully the boy will reply to me as soon as possible. This is very interesting, actually. I'm going to keep on reading this. On the day that Eumenides came of age, we officially began our business of partnership. I know that he is disheartened by the loss of his parents, but I'm more worried that he will give his family's business away on a silver platter. I decided to lend him a hand, and by doing so, was also helping myself. I would never lack business as long as I can ensure that the mind keeps operating. Regardless of how Eumenides might try to destroy his own future, he's still a member of the ancient Aristoi family. Therefore, there is still value in saving him. It would be a pity if he is left to fend for himself. In the next diary, I have known Minerva's intentions for a long time. Even though she has not said them out loud, everybody can clearly tell that she harbors feelings of love and affections for Eumenides. As for Eumenides himself, although there is nothing wrong with the boy, he is simply not mature enough as of now. I worry that his feeble personality will cause trouble for House Law sooner or later. Based on this alone, he is not the most ideal candidate. However, after considering Minerva's persistence, the Aristoi blood that flows within humans' veins, and our close business ties, he is also not the worst option. In short, I might give him my blessings. This is not a purely selfish decision, but also fulfills my mission as the head of House Laurel. May the glory of our ancient bloodline continue till the end of time. And I guess this is when he gets elected of it. Minerva is unable to affect the passing of the Resonator policy. This is utterly shameful, and I have never before been so disappointed in my own daughter. She was supposed to stop Eumenides, not allow Seryne and him to make such a decision. This is a disgrace to Aristoi and an affront to me personally. She will certainly regret her actions in the coming days, but what good would that do? What good would that bring us? It's too late to fix things. The collapse of Aphis has begun. Now that we allow slaves to climb the social ladder unchecked, what comes next? Will we allow them to trample over our rights? How dare Eumenides do this? Did he do this because he has grown used to being tormented by the world and wants to be disrespected by others? I will not forgive his actions. I will never forgive myself. I've made a grave error of judgment. I should have never allowed Minerva to marry him. He has betrayed the trust of every single member of the family. So seeing as though Minerva really has interest to him, the father said, okay, give him some position in the house for him to do such things. And then when he was able to do it, they tried that whole Resonator policy and screwed the whole world over because, you know, Minerva was just agreed to everything he said at that point because she was really in love with him and they became coupled. And also Seryne was involved. And I could imagine that Seryne is like, oh yeah, for the good of the people, for the good of the slaves, we have to do it. Alright, so the biography of Arges. Born in House Laurel, Arges displayed astonishing talents since infancy. At the moment of his birth, his grandfather, Polonius, saw a bright light emanating from his outstretched palm. Therefore, Polonius prophesied that this child would go on to have an impressive career. August displayed noble sentiments even in childhood, and he was courteous and respectful towards his brothers. In contrast to his brothers' combative and competitive personalities, August was more broad-minded. He excelled at debating but never insulted others, and his unique sense of humor made him popular amongst friends and family. So he sounds like the standing guy, the perfect guy that everyone wants to be. When August reached adulthood, many hoped that he would become an Archon, but August did not intend to pursue politics. Instead, he suddenly immersed himself in architectural design. Some people believe that August did so because he had fallen in love with the daughter of House Thorn, who operated a Crorian business. After a year, August swiftly married Arabella of House Thorn, and she subsequently bore him a son. The eye-catching aura around August did not fade just because he chose not to pursue politics. Rather, as his architectural career unfolded, August became the most famous designer in Aphis due to his unique style and aesthetics. People competed to imitate his style, giving rise to August's trend. After the 5-year war with Martin, the need to rebuild houses indirectly led to an endless stream of customers for August's business. He ignored the cries of objection from certain senators and boldly withdrew the streets, effectively solving the problem of cramped, narrow houses that were vulnerable to fires and plagued by poor sanitation. Nowhere is the more evident that on the famed Arges Plaza, which is named after him, August spends most of his life improving and rebuilding the streets. The fact that he died at his bench at the young age of 30 illustrates his dedication to the city. After his death, his business was continued by his son, who devoted himself to ensuring that his father's aesthetic style would be passed down to future generations for an eternity. It's just, again, it's a nice place. I actually do like how Arges Plaza looks, the design around it. But now, it's time for business. We need to actually get down to the sewers. I think the quest is over here, but we have to stand on this, right? You rats. I see rats running around here. Starlight device and receipt. A piece of starlight and a receipt are placed inside the box. The receipt reads, "Clean and soften was used as a collateral when Timon borrowed 50 gold coins on behalf of House Rock." Clean and soften. I don't understand how this little starlight can clean clothes. We got some salve over here as well to pick up. And there's a chest, which we're gonna have to change into a astral enchantite to break it up. This gives us another gift of the Nexus here. Dull military trinket. We have been picking up a couple of different trinkets. I have not really seen the differences to it. I guess it's just like the better the trinket is, the better trinket items you can create afterwards.
The entrance to the sewer.
I feel like we have been here. I think so, yes. Didn't we come here during the time when we was over to Minerva? Like Minerva traveled with us? And there was a lot of these statues fired at us, so not every statue is going to turn on us. Some of them do. Oh, can we climb over here? Oh, we can. There's more salve to be picked up on this side. Alrighty. Yeah, it seems familiar. Open this.
Which secret passage did Minerva use to go in and out of the mansion?
Is this connected to the shower here? Cloaca Cavala. Alright, this is a new place here. And who stands in front of us? Oh, Narcus!
What are you doing here?
Minerva asked me to check things out, but she didn't say you'd be here. I didn't see anyone in front of me the entire way. How'd you get here?
It's a little embarrassing, but I discovered some Aristoi leaving the mansion quietly without passing through the gate. Minerva told me about a secret passage to the sewer, so I came to take a look.
Guess there's more than one secret passage in Laurel Mansion.
I didn't know until today. Don't look at me like that. I get that you're skeptical. Fine. I'm here looking for Agnes.
What, like a date?
No way, I am terrified of her. I realized that she entered a room and never came out. It had a secret passage to the sewer. Why not leave by the door? I think she's acting very suspicious. I arrived here by following the secret passage. See the sewer entrance above? The secret passage leads there.
You're very nice, Narcus. But you're not very convincing.
By the three, all right. Let me prove my loyalty to Minerva. I promise I'm on your side. If I betray you, I'll let you take my life. If you have any questions, feel free to ask.
Let's ask about the sewer, Narcus.
Tell me what you know about the sewer.
The Cloaca Cavala sewer leads to all areas of the plaza, but Ethris cultists have recently set up shop down there. They've even built altars. I'm sure they weren't there as little as 6 months ago.
Sounds like you're down here quite a bit. Nice place for a picnic?
No, I've been taking care of Laurel Mansion from Minerva for a century now. She asked me to organize information and manage access, but no more than that. I often go through the sewer to avoid the soldiers. It's convenient.
Any other important information I should know besides the cultists?
There's a sluice gate deep in the sewer. It controls how much water's stored. To open the access to other areas, you must open the valves to drain the water.
That is important information.
Alright, voltage with water, accepted. We get down there, let's ask about the Aristoid there who disappeared.
Do you think any of the Aristoi who disappeared from the mansion came through the sewer?
That's what I'm worried about. There have been whispers of Aristoi joining or secretly colluding with the cultists, but I don't have any evidence yet.
Why not report it to the Legion? Haven't they been fighting the cultists?
I tried to tell the Archon that there are Aristoi colluding with the cultists, and that they might have infiltrated the plaza, but he got angry with me. He told me to shut up and threatened to send me to Styx if I told anyone else. I think the cultists must have established a base here since infiltrating the sewer.
Maybe we should find the base and see which Aristoi are colluding with them.
Let's take a look around. Maybe we can find evidence of transactions or communication between the cultists and the Aristoi.
Sounds good.
There's a complication. I only came here to make sure the sewer's clear. I have to participate in the trials with the Mistress.
The trials of remission are the most important thing right now. But if we can expose the Aristoi who are colluding with the cultists before the trials, it will surely boost her reputation. The Archon will have to make more concessions to the Mistress.
Alright, I'll see what I can find.
If you do find anything, bring it here to me. Try to stay safe.
Sounds good. And there are some rats under houses for a journal update there, and also indoctrination. Narcus mentioned that the sluice can control the amount of water in the reservoir. I must remember that I need to open the sluice in order to open all the passages here. And then indoctrination follows with, did the Ethris invade the Arges Plaza? I need to look for clues. We do have a conduit here. We're going to get this activated and rest up on this side. Alright, nicely done. I'm just going to head back up, because I know that we have to come back down to follow on what's here. But there was another pathway I did not get to from before. I'm going to also have to look out for these traps again, of them trying to beam at me. So I came from here. I wanted to look... Is it over this way? No. There's more to it. There was more into this maze, wasn't it? Yeah, so I actually got from here, through on this side. And this was another path this way. Oh, I didn't make it time. So yeah, I wanted to explore over here. Get some throwing dagger right by here. Alright, Alright, so this is open up on this side. Is this gonna be a full circle from here as well? I think so, yes. So that's why I just wanted to check if there was another passage before going down. But since that is all connected to this one passage right here, then we can actually explore this place even further just to see what's going on. Is there more Aristoi trying to let in the cultists along this side? Because yes, the Aristoi should have the power of the magic to let people in, right? And who is this Acnes person as well? Frostwing said someone's following us. He asked us to stop them. I smell an outsider nearby. Do you want me to find them and tear them apart? No, let's wait here. If they keep approaching, we'll capture them for our interrogation. I heard that there's an important guest in the meeting room. Do you know who it is? Be quiet. Don't talk so much. They smell us, but they're going a different way.
Have infiltrated the sewer. Looks like we'll have lots to do.
Alright, we got message number 1 for an archive update document. The House Laurel Party is about to begin. We have made every arrangement to prevent these disasters. House Laurel and Gold Alive Phantom have betrayed Aphis. They've even colluded with the evil outsiders in order to sow chaos in our territory and cause the deaths of innocent brothers and sisters. They must be harshly punished. Frostring.
Evil outsiders. Does that mean my father and me?
Alright, scratches on the wall. Let's see what we have here. I think if we dive into that, we're just gonna die. It's like, he'll be like, I can't swim, help. They're moving so weirdly here. Someone's here. Hey. I'm here, alright. I'm here to kick you guys' butts. Wow. Alright. You guys are just swinging at me on both sides here, so I'm gonna get my shield out. Okay, chill, guys. With these werewolves, they're gonna actually have more HP than the sorcerer that I took out earlier. Let me drink up to that as well. So there's a different way over here. Let me check over here if I can open this up. Okay, I have to open the door from the other side, which is making us lead in this direction here. Yeah, there's a lot of them out over at the Ephorus. They have definitely made their home in this place. Look at this sign, the cultist sign. Pumped up here. We've seen this so much from the bazaar as well. You know what? I'm gonna change over to the Thunder. And also, let's get some shield as well. Nice. Also, let's actually get some light in here as well. So nothing to inspect over here. Let's move on through. See what else we have. There's a Minotaur here. You know what? Let's try our new skill that we had from yesterday. It can only be used with Despair though. Even though I have the sword and shield, it only just has Despair on. But that'll be it. I got no more magic anymore. I love that new skill though, because it gives us a lot of infinite range for that to happen. So if we climb, I don't think that's going to be a good way. Yeah, because that wall looks deep down there. So I have to be extra careful on this side. Uh-oh. Kind of burn the ground there. Let's use our other new skill. I think this is the boomerang skill you can use here. Which completely missed. Alright, that helped. Let me see if I can get around the corner here just to grab this. Okay. Never mind. It's just daggers. I don't think I should risk that. There's a passage over here broken up. And I remember seeing these before. These flowers. They were nearby the shaft. Okay, I took him out before he was able to transform into a werewolf. What about this way? What do we have? There's a note.
Doctrine is written on it. Looks like a religion that convinces people to do good deeds to achieve salvation. This is really sad if you think about the behavior and outcomes of most fanatics.
Yes, you do need some convincing in one way or another to actually get people to change as well. With the black iron ingot. Old love letter from Amphia to Lycus. Receiving our letter was the happiest moment I have ever experienced during these past few days. Your story life seems more relatable when you write about on it, and the daily routines become more interesting because of you. Your emotions are so rich that perhaps you should consider taking up writing. Many writers visit the amphitheater daily. If you are interested, I could ask them for some tips on your behalf. On a different note, I am sorry to hear about the argument between you and your sister. Not getting your family members' approval must be difficult for you. I hope that when we meet, I will have finished practicing the song that you gave me, so that I can at least comfort you by singing it to you. Do not worry, I believe that your sister is not a bad person. She is similar to our choir's conductor. She's only strict towards us because she wants to ensure every performance is perfect. You can do it, Lycus. Yes, strict policy to make ourselves better for our performance. What a noble thing. Or perhaps it could be the worst thing for people if people don't like those attitudes. Let me try my boomerang on this guy as well. Hey, it worked. That's what it's supposed to do. Awesome. What's this? Pint of Stardust. You know what? I need to drink to some Stardust as well. Two different ways. Let's beat up these guys first. I'm gonna throw it again. Let's see if it gets both of them. Oh, it does. Look at that. Okay, that is pretty cool. I guess the other one was getting hit because he was just attached to that part there. Okay, he's only hitting twice there. Okay, here comes the spin. Let me get my shirt out just in case. Good. It did break down my stamina, but we should be fine to take out this Minotaur in the end. So was this the way I came through first? I think this was the way I came through, and then it got me wrapped around over here. Let me drink up as well. And it landed me on this side. Now there's another connection over here that I did not go to. Or can I actually go through it? I wonder. I can get through this part. There's fire burning over there, but there's some salve on this corner to get back to our maximum limit. Charge a bomb over here as well. There's a helmet and 2 candles on top of it. Is it trying to say that, hey, this was one of our cultural places whereby a soldier was transformed into a werewolf? We call it the Were Soldier. That's the new name for it. Can we climb up there? Looks like probably it's gonna be another place to get there, isn't it? I can't climb up there now. But yeah, it looks like a ritual place over here that they would do. Alright, let's go back. So not from here. This is where we came back from. We can turn left, be up this werewolf. It was easy. He didn't actually go and attack. He just backstepped and accepted his fate. There's a box over there. If I wanted to get this said box, I'm still very worried of how I would actually be able to get down, because like there's a place to climb down from there, but it's just the water itself. I can't fully trust it yet to get to it. You need to open this door from the other side. Oh boy, I'm gonna have to make some certain decision now. With a slap him with the sword, the last hit. Now, oh, this was the way. I did not actually realize this before. Alright, let's go through. Ooh boy. There's another one behind me. You drink up. Get that guy down. Level 43. Whoa. I just had one level up after another level up here. Incredible. Okay, so that's a dead end over that side. I have to cross myself over here. We go into this side. Got this dude here. Looks like he's praying. Don't worry about me and this camera. I was just holding the shield button this whole time. Hey, chest. So we need one more from the Gift of Nexus to level up to level 14 of the chest we have carried up. We get a pure stone. Cool. Alright, so there's one on that side. Let me check out over here. What do we have? More sorcerers. He's just ignoring me here as well. Okay, I have to back out there. Now he's getting serious. Let's get a shot out. Yeah, the transformation is different. Looks like a mix of a bird and a werewolf there now. That's the first time seeing that. Because the woman was turned into harpies when we saw that in the bazaar. Is that like a mix of a male and a female there? With that transformation? It's two ways, isn't there? Yeah, two different ways. I think they both lead to the same thing. We got some slimes here. Sloosh Cavalier. Oh yeah, Sloosh is the place with the water place. Yes it is, to control it. So if I'm pointing there must be a way to get there, but I see an echo in front of us right now. I'm gonna check out the echo. A little knowledge.
Herald, thanks to you and the Northwind Legion, our plan went off long. Our plan? Of course it's our plan. We're in alignment, are we not? So my only part.
But I know nothing about your plan, that is. You asked my men to set up conduction rings everywhere, but you never explained their function.
Didn't I? Surely I did. Well, the conduction rings are essential for removing the curse of stars. On the upcoming Trinity Hunt, these stars will save everyone.
I may not be as knowledgeable as you when it comes to magic, but I can see their true function. The star rites used in them seem different from those that can purify curses.
Oh, so you do know the true function of the conduction rings.
That's what I wanted to confirm. You met these.
A little knowledge is a dangerous thing. Herald, to me,
Your magic skills are inferior even to those of the children, right? The structure and function of the starlight are much more complicated than you think. Don't jump to conclusions. Just trust me. My desire to save all of this is greater even than yours. And I shoulder far more responsibilities than you.
Sir, he's left.
We have to figure out the reason why he's using the conduction rings to gather so much energy.
That does seem suspicious, right?
I'll deal with it. You just focus on doing your job.
Yes, sir.
When a guy says, just trust me, rather than explanation, you know something's up. I'm glad that Harold's thinking about it as well. But he's still doing his bidding from doing all this work here. Well, there's a new conduit here. Let's rest up. But yes, over in the sluice, this was supposed to be the place to control the waters over here. And if we can lower down the wall, we can actually access the bottom parts as well.
Damn. Looks like the mechanism's stuck. I'll check it out first.
Alright, so we see a lot of the slime all gooed up here. We need to use our thunder energy to take it down as well. I wonder if a charge bomb would be good. If I use this here. Yes, it is. Let's put it into a quick item. I only got 6 right now. And then there's supposed to be one more slime around here. Oh, we good. Oh, yeah, over here.
Okay, slimes are dealt with. It should work now, in theory.
Let's take this as well. Pint of stardust. Let's give this another shot again. So this gets lifted up. And yeah, it's lowering down the water levels. Wow, those creatures down there as well.
The water's been discharged. Now to explore the sewer depths.
Rats under houses have been updated. I have to say that the sewer system in Aphis is really advanced. There's even a large mechanism to control the water level. I hope that Embario will have such good sewers in the future. Yeah, we are definitely outdated in the other places. It's like the Ephesians have the most advanced things in their ecosystem, whereby we are slowly lagging behind. Okay, have a look around here then. I do see 2 sorcerers down in the end. We're gonna have to say hi to them, don't we? Okay, that one's down, and just this little guy here. Alright, both of them are down. Can I open up through here? I can hear the gossip.
As you can see, Minerva and the outsider may hinder us. We've received our orders. Take this letter. We've discussed it and come to this decision.
Lady Frostwing, this is...
What is it? Are you not up for the task? Or are you satisfied with the state of the city under Marble's repressive reign?
I wouldn't have stood with you if I had no complaints. I'll do it. For the Ethris and for the people. What about Minerva? Do I need to do anything?
No. Just let things run their course. Marble will deal with it.
So there she is, Acne. But we can't open this door. We need to open it from the other side though. So you can't intervene in the conversation just yet. But that proves it though. She did let them in. They've been running amok in these sewers for quite some time. Oh, I missed that one. Alright, all good. Now let's check on this side. Only is pointing us to go up from there. Some stairways over here. Or is there like another room nearby on this place? No. No other room, so yeah, let's take the stairs up there. Let's get the shield up. Take both of them down at a time. Oh, too late. Too late with the transformation, pal. That's a long way down. Alright, let's pick this up. And yeah, no switch. Let's find a different way. Oh, chest. Which means we're gonna level ourselves up. We're gonna get extra astral points. And we got another pure stone inside this chest. So yeah, there's a multiple number of them. I'm gonna go after the sorcerer over here first. Okay. Time for the shield, and I'm gonna roll out. Okay, let me get to the closest one from here. Get the boomerang out. Guy's jumping in as well. Yeah, that's that new transformation again. Let me pop out a shield. Oh man, I missed all of my shields there. The timing. Alright. We'll just use the rest of our beatdown just with physical attacks to build up the magical points. There's a mini chest here. If I can open it. Doesn't want me to open it right now. Oh, now it wants me to get it off, but then another riddle comes out. So I guess it was trying to identify there was some extra danger we need to take out from here. Alright, now we can go back to the tiny chest and see what's inside. The contents inside. The Cavallo Elevator Rookie.
That's just great.
Alright, cool. Extra journal update for rats under houses. It seems that the key was taken by these cultists. I shouldn't underestimate the information there. Now I can open the passage after hurrying rendezvous with Minerva. Guess that key could also open up to where Acnes is as well. Oh, another chest. So we're gonna get extra damage on one of our slashing ones. Next one, when we do level up, Starlight the Zovan Agent ×2. Sweet. Oh, is this to the beginning part from here? I believe so it is. 5 magical energy right now. Oh, ow. I should have started off with my spear. Okay, so that place is open up now. We actually are the entrance, but there is still some places I need to explore even further down that I did miss out from. So I'm going to be going to do that right here. Yes, I was over here, right? And then... Oh, yes, I have not gone to this part here. And let's open up the chest. Requiem slab. There's another way from here. Kakuru, kakuru. Oh, I'm dying. I don't know what it was doing, but I just noticed my health was just depleting. Ew. Oh, I'm using the Cavala elevator room key. Cool. Alright, let's pop up this chest. 2 more for level 15. Requiem slab. Sweet. Oh, so that's to go back up. Primal Boulevard. Over here now. I do want to still explore though. Let me go back down. There's still more stuff we need to explore down here. I can drop down this way now. Alright, let's check this place out. And besides, you know, it's one of those games whereby you're supposed to die, like, you know, kill, then die. You're not really gonna have like a really strong KDA in that game. Stayed alive around to it. That guy can't resist the boomerang. I'm just gonna assume that we already got the elixir from here on a little munchkin. Road a symbol ×2. Let's drag that up and let's go across this corridor. Here's an exit over here. Oh, chest. Oh, slime! No! Oh, no. Why? Why does it have to come with girls and slimes getting puked up? Oh, my God. How do I target? My target. Okay, I'm gonna throw another boomerang. I got another trinket design called volume. So I have to get choked on by a slime just to get that full volcane. Each and every single time. I have no idea where else I'm going right now. But this opens up to another door. Oh, a Pacific key is required. I have not gotten this Pacific key here. Alright, time to find another way. There is a passage over this way. Salve. Oh yeah, this is the bottom part whereby I try to go down the stairs and choke myself to die. But yeah, the water level's down here. Now we can actually explore on this side. We'll take care of this crab here. Just having a hard time just knowing that I'm right underneath it. Alright, number 2. Let me pull up my shield right away. I'm just using my sword and shield as you're going through here. Alright, got salve, add starlight, or chunk. Okay, what else? Oh, another one. You know what? Boomerang first, and then I'm gonna go over shield as well. That is going to do the job. Oh, extra pine. Oh, look at this. My pine Stardust is ×5. Is it because of when I last died off, it gave me an extra 2. I've seen that to be done in the south, but I have not really paid attention of the quantity in the Stardust part. Salve, sparkling egg, sparkling woohoo. Oh yeah, I can get up from here, and there was a chest over here, right? Oh, and a werewolf. What do we have? A strange key. A strange key, eh? Indoctrination. These are all main requests as well. God said that if there's a key, there's a door. Maybe it's a cultist stronghold.
Yeah.
Yes, it may be. Now, I've covered up over here. Was there another place to go up on this side? I see a lot of pillars. Ooh, more salve. What is moving around? That's making that noise. Is that from the top? Yeah, I think that was the top side, yeah. They're trying to fire me from above. Okay, so... Oh. I'm running, I'm losing out of stamina because there's enemies around in the... Wait, hold on. Is someone in the middle from here? Oh, there is. Someone dropped down. I got meat and herb from that dude dropping down. Now, am I going back from where I started? If I run over here. Oh, there's a werewolf. Hello. Pint of Stardust. Ooh, chest. Let's unlock this right now. And what do we grab? Quenching Solution ×2. Awesome. I can climb down from there. Where was the entrance? I'm very certain there was another entrance that I used from before. Oh, I know. It was over here. So I ran down here, and then we can go up the ladder and open up with that key from there. I got 2 keys, and someone is waiting for me here.
Hilda, great. You came just in time.
Hey, what are you doing here?
I discovered that the cultist's assembly area is right behind that door, and the security here is lax. but the door's locked. We have to find the key.
Got it. I searched the sewer and found these documents. I think they're relevant to the collusion between the cultists and the Aristoi.
Frostwing? They know so much about the Aristoi. I didn't expect we'd been infiltrated so thoroughly.
So these documents can be used as evidence that someone has colluded with the cultists.
I'm not so sure. If we hand them over now, they'd be able to destroy any other evidence. Plus, they don't directly say that anyone's infiltrated the sewer. I'm afraid these won't convince people.
What are you planning to do?
If we can get into their assembly area, I'm sure we can get better evidence. You're a good fighter, so you should go and search around. I've noticed some boxes that the cultists are particularly protective of. Maybe we can find the key there.
Is it this one?
Matches the keyhole, so it must be.
Narcus, why are you insisting on getting into their assembly area right now?
Are you doubting me?
No.
Oh, it feels so awful to be doubted by the heroine I admire so much. Ask me anything. I'll answer as best I can.
Alright, we got the key. Let's give it a try.
If you have any questions, feel free to ask.
How much do you know about Agnes? You seem to particularly care about Agnes. She's the second door of the current head of House Snowfox. Although she's the second door, she can't hide her intelligence and talent. She's been trained well since she was a child and was able to negotiate with the House of Law on her own when she was young. I was going to say she and Minerva were close, and Minerva trusted her a lot. What happened after that? It was because of humanity's policies. They disagreed with one another and fought more often. Asterigos is why they no longer speak. I think Minerva probably made a lot of enemies back then. But she seemed very polite at the party. Yes, she has outstanding social skills. Her true thoughts are incredibly difficult to read. But I know she's done a lot behind the scenes to attack Minerva. So the further she looks, the more cautious she should be. I've been keeping tabs on her for many years, and she thinks she's the chief instigator behind the collusion with the cultists. Let's ask about Minerva and Humanides again. Have I asked how you ended up working with Minerva? I didn't persuade her, I just found the perfect moment to propose teaming up, which is what I'm good at. Before the outbreak in Asterigos, I was keeping tabs on the couple and Archon Seryne. Regardless of the gossip about what went on between them, Humanides was committed to benefiting the citizenry and slaves. I appreciate it. But I hadn't solidified my status among the Aristoi back then, so I didn't voice my support for him. You like to ride the fence. I don't deny it, but I believe in justice. I regret that Humanities failed, but unfortunately, Mistress Minerva has picked up where he left off. This time I can finally do something for them, so that Aphis can be resurrected and return to its golden age. Sounds good. Ask about his motivations. Why do you care so much about the Ephorus and investigating them so thoroughly? I think it has to do with my ideas and beliefs. The Ephorus say they're trying to redeem the people and had promised everyone a free and equal society, which sounds desirable. They looked even better after martial law was enacted. On the surface, the Ephorus worship a sage called Ephorus, but in fact it's a core of personality centered around the Archbishop. It is a fanatical obsession. I believe you've seen her around Eulalia. Yes, I was shocked the first time I saw the cultists worshiping Eulalia. What it offers is definitely not freedom and equality, but a more unbreakable class system. The more fanatical and superstitious you are, the greater your responsibility in the cult. I want change, and I hope that Minerva can bring that change to Aphis. But I won't sit by and watch the cult destroy everything I love.
That's all for now. I believe you.
Thank you. Anyway, I think this is a good opportunity to dig up more evidence. Open the door when you're ready. I'll follow you.
Alright then, let's take a look.
Alright, journal update for indoctrination. Whether it's evidence or frustrating, more possibilities lie behind this door. We're using the strange key. The strange key opens up the door. And we found them.
Good-for-nothing werewolves. How could they let people sneak in? I thought sublimation would make them smarter.
Agnes, it's you?
Narcus. And the outsider. You're quite a handful.
Centurion Lawrence. Where is your Aristoi dignity? That you, of all people, would turn to the Ephorus?
We're getting what we need from each other. Can you guarantee that Minerva will give us a better life? Or are you stupid enough to believe that woman?
Even so, to take refuge with a cult.
The Ethers will no longer be a cult anymore if we legitimize it. If you tried even once to look at the Ethers with an open mind, you'd know that your accusations are based on blind prejudice.
Then tell me why you and Aristoi haven't been sublimated while the others who joined the cult have turned to monsters. Admit it, you're just a brutal, self-serving cult.
I have important missions I must carry out before undergoing sublimation. You're cute, but so naive. Maybe I should keep you around as a pet werewolf. Don't you want to be with me, Narcus of House Narwhal?
I refuse!
Agnes, why have you gathered the cultists here?
Don't worry. I'll reveal the secret to you as you die! Too slow. Narcus! Let's go, Lawrence.
You first. I'll stay behind and make sure they're truly done for.
Fine. I'll leave it to you.
You!
Yes.
Alright, Lawrence. You guys will pay. Whoa, he's got ice. Okay, we gotta watch out. Whoa, okay. But yeah, he's got the great sword. And they move a certain way as well. But we should actually take out the other guys that's trying to fight us right here as well. You know what? We need to kind of protect ourselves, so we're gonna put up the shield. And there's another guy at this corner with the arch, firing the bow and arrow. You gotta go, pal. Wait, there's more down here as well. But were they fighting though? I don't know. I'm gonna beat them up here. Get some shield as well, because I know this guy is behind Lawrence. Okay, we just wait it out until he drops his sword here. Okay, good. Now we'll just throw the boomerang here. Alright, you know what? It's time for my other skill. Whoa. So we got some range now. Pew! Pew! You know what we need to use with ice to fight it? We need to get flames out right now. Oh, ow. Let me get out real quick. Oh, I got no more magic here right now. But he's nearly dead. Okay, let's wait it out. Chill. You know what? Let's just drink some Stardust right here. One more hit shall do it. Yeah. We got Lawrence's personal key. And Lawrence's dog tag. I have to give that over to Bayern. And just for the after show party, a random werewolf comes in, and more werewolves are coming in as well. Even more, whoa. Lovers! Agnes escaped.
Hope he's still alive.
We need to check up on him. Oh, he's okay.
Are you alright?
Agnes was brutal, but I only lost consciousness for a moment. Fortunately, I have a defensive starite.
That's great. So you're alright?
I just need some rest. Look around and see if there's any evidence we can use.
Alright, let's do that. Because Narcus did say before we could find better evidence in this place. Before Agnes did run away. Journal update: indoctrination. Back garden party notice. Party notice. Dear esteemed guests, we'll be hosting another party at the Amphifair's back garden this quarter. The theme this time shall be the power of cooperation. We welcome more esteemed guests to join us in this great undertaking.
The back garden, the amphitheater. They belong to the cultists now. I remember the backstage area of the amphitheater was closed last time. Is it open now?
Backstage of the amphitheater. Alright, we're gonna have to take a look by going down there. Ooh, it's bloody. Very bloody. I'm level 46. Sunder armor when shield bash hits, it will lower the enemy's physical defense. Okie dokie. We've got improved defense, increase the effective angle of blocking when using the sword and shield technique. That's the only one. And then over here, empowered thrust. I got that one as well. And the last one I have to do is 4 talent points. So we're gonna have to try and get 3 more talent points after this. But I'll just add these ones up.
She's adorable. Hard to believe she'll end up growing so big.
This is a map of the military's deployment for Arges Plaza. If the Ethris have this intelligence, it's only a matter of time before they breach the plaza. Good. This evidence is enough.
That's the evidence we need. So we can actually go back over to him now. Nope, it has not grown yet. Still baby.
Ah, the deployment map together with the assembly notice to the Aristoi. These can certainly be used as evidence. Thank you, Hilda. We were right to come here.
The cultists have infiltrated the Aristoi so thoroughly.
Yes, and I'm afraid this is just the start.
It's going to be a difficult fight. What are you planning to do?
I have to meet Bion next. See this? They're going to have a party. I'll report it to Bion. Maybe we can go to the back garden at the amphitheater to get some information.
Just be careful.
Yes, I'll try my best not to get in Bion's way. You know, if you were willing to help us, you could also talk to Bion.
I will.
That's the sound of sweet victory. That journal has been updated there. And that is a mission complete. Did the Ethris invade the Arges Plaza? I need to look for clues. Okay, that's the beginning part, which is the one we need to do. So we've done the 3 at the bottom, haven't I? Not only the Aristoi, I've seen that one as well. How many institutions could the Ethris have infiltrated? I think it is the bottom left. That probably is it. Oh, probably the top right. The more vulnerable they are, the more they need faith. Perhaps this is why the Ephesians turned to a cult. Yes, that is true. If you feel that vulnerability, that you don't feel safe, what's going on for the past 1,000 years afflicted by a curse, and the people that did it kind of ran away, you probably have to turn your cold shoulder into somewhere else, which is the cultists.
Thank you for trusting me. I'll continue our work with Bion. Feel free to join us if you want to help. Just talk to Bion.
So this fiasco is all done. We've got evidence now. Acness is probably going up. So we're gonna have to try and get the trials sorted out here. So we're gonna have to return. And if I do find any other places to explore that I have not explored, I'll try and do that as well. Found it. I can just get this activated. And it's not going to be harder next time to find this, if I'm ever down in those sewers yet again. Minerva's there already. Let's take up all these little goods here before we begin the trials. right? These guards don't want to talk, which is better for me to investigate everything around. We got a document. The gods of stars and the boys' coming age. Some people say that the coming of age for Ephesian boys is a conversation between the darkness and himself. Regardless of where in the city he may hide, the darkness will always be able to find him. Only tenacious souls can remain. The souls of weaker boys will be stripped away. Whilst the boy is half asleep, he will be awoken by the gentle sounds of approaching footsteps and skin rubbing against velvet. He will smell an aroma that differs from that of a candle. It is milder and more elegant, similar to a ray of moonlight shining from within the clouds. The woman that approaches the boy is also akin to a crescent moon, wearing a dress made of white chiffon. Her swaying gait is obscured as it slowly walks towards him. The exquisite curvature of her figure is acquainted by the moonlight. Okay, so he's getting swayed on by a female. The boy will immediately think of the Battle Maiden, the only female amongst the three gods of stars, for only she would possess such an otherworldly ear. The boy will widen his eyes and attempt to see her more clearly, but his vision will blur, his body will collapse, powerless and on movement. However, fires will blaze within his body, causing him to sweat profusively. The boy will grasp for breath as he starts to panic. As the candle's scent becomes stronger over time, he will gradually lose the ability to think clearly, as though his brain is being consumed by fire. Her tender touch is warmer than sunlight, moister than seawater, and filled with endless love. Only then will the boy relax and allow her continued kisses to peel away the outer layers of his grief. As the boy is surrounded by the goddess's kindness, he will sink deep into darkness, anger, shame, regret, and despair, and hate. Because this book does not meet the temple standards for inclusion in its collection, the bottom half has been torn out and hidden away. That's for the boy to find out himself. So it's not a certain age, it's a certain way of understanding the darkness and the other gender. Alright, let's speak with Minerva.
Sorry I kept you waiting.
Is everything all right?
We have evidence that Agnes not only is a cultist, but that she's also infiltrated the Legion and is planning to take Arges Plaza.
Agnes? I never thought my suspicions would be confirmed.
You already knew?
A while back, Narcus reported to me that he thought someone was planning to invade Laurel Mansion from the sewer. Although the sewer is overseen by Marble soldiers, there are some strange holes in their defenses. I had no evidence, nor could I say what's in that sewer.
Your instincts were right. I'm sure with this evidence, Marble will have to listen to reason.
Let's take the trials first. I'll find the right moment to use it. Ready?
Let's ask the details of the trials. Looks like a series of fights, is that right? Yes, our goal is Euphenia Plaza at the end of Primer Boulevard. But Marble has also set up a lot of obstacles. Once we start, there'll be no time for us to rest. How many people have passed the trials? Only a few throughout history have made it to the square. It should take less than 5 minutes. I'm sorry, maybe I shouldn't have brought you. Hey, are you alright? Yeah, me? Yes, thank you. To be honest, I'm a bit nervous. I haven't been in a fight in a long time, so I asked Byron for some pointers. I try my best to keep the soldiers from hurting us. If necessary, you have to follow my orders. Other than that, you can act freely. Got me. Got it. Support me and I'll kill the enemy.
Ready?
So you can either wait a second or let's start. I'm ready to go, so let's start up.
Ready.
Priest, everything is ready.
Minerva, the sinner of House Laurel is about to undergo the trials of remission with the approval of Marble, the Archon of Legion. Minerva and her warrior will sincerely pray to the three to redeem themselves in blood. I, Wassily, a devoted believer and representative of the Aristoi, will bear witness to everything. Let the trials begin!
Let's go. Yeah, ourselves, we've been fighting the whole time. I guess she was just referring to herself there, Minerva. Because all she has been doing is just been standing around in the shower with the rest of the adherents there.
North wind!
Alright, all good.
We cleared one way. Get ready for the next one.
Aye, aye. But yeah, she's not really doing at the back anything there. Alright, I'm gonna just use this right now. Alright, I got no more magic.
The next wave's on the way. Concentrate.
Oh, it's the Colossi. Great. Wait, where's the other one? Oh, to our left. Oh, he leveled up. So that's 3 waves.
Arges Plaza. This should be the last wave, if it goes well.
Wow. Nice. That was quick.
Marble, this is your failure. Your elite soldiers couldn't even beat a child. Do you have anything to say?
No, this is...
Do something about it. Your reputation is in ruins. No one will believe you are capable of anything ever again. Or maybe, do you want to do it yourself?
We've officially passed the trials, right?
Yes, it's amazing, mistress. Congratulations on your completion of the trials. Under the witness of the representative of the Aristoi and the Archon of Legion, and the Gods of Stars, I will officially repeal.
Wait.
Is there a problem, Lord Marble?
Mistress Minerva, you have redeemed yourself. That is quite clear. And you regain your noble status. But your warrior has not. She has committed numerous crimes. I will deal with her here and now.
What? That can't be right. She completed the trials with me.
She did. But only because she was designated by you as your only guard. I hadn't interfered because you hadn't completed your trials yet. Outsiders are not citizens, and the law doesn't apply to them.
You don't understand. This child is crucial to saving Aphis. I went along with your pointless trials. Now you want to punish Hilda with the same archaic laws?
Do you want me to make you an exile again, Mistress Minerva?
By the gods, you disgust me. You've left me no choice, Marble. Before the trial, I uncovered evidence that Agnes has turned to the Ethrus. She's also colluded with Centurion Lawrence, and they conspire to launch an attack on Arges Plaza. Look at the evidence. Centurion Lawrence has given the cult all of your military deployments.
What?
Well, today is just the trials of remission. We'll need to convene a religious court at another time for identification and judgment.
Listen to me. The cult is going to ravage Arges Plaza, and the threat from Eumenides is imminent. We are running out of time. I risked my life today in front of the Gods of Stars, not for myself, but for all of Aphis.
Impossible. Agnes and Lawrence. No.
Marble, let go of your pride. We can still work together to fight the cult and Eumenides. Now's not the time to—
Silence! You lie. You're attempting to deceive everyone. You think you can distinguish right from wrong better than the three? You dare speak of justice? Enough! I'm here to personally see to Hilda's punishment.
I knew a boss fight was gonna come out from here. Like, the guy was aching any reason just to fight us. Like, he just didn't want to believe us. And every time I looked into the echoes anyway, he would always deny the trust from either Eumenides or Minerva anyway. He sounds a bit like Jiren. Could do, actually, because maybe there is a popular VA around to this as well. Okay, so she's trapped. This is gonna be me and him then. Okay. Oh, but I don't have any magic right now. Let me drink up. Nice to move a lot, doesn't he? I just want to drink up just a bit more. How about sword and shield? Okay, we're now fully up now. We're almost out of it though. But it's doing good. Since I don't have to follow him around as well. Oh, now we're out. I got one more bottle to use though. Alright, I got no more stamina. Let me just recover. Is he gonna lunge at me now? Oh, too early for the shield. Oh boy, it didn't come out that time. Alright, let's go.
I have fulfilled my duty.
There was a lot of ways to go into that fight, but I decided to go with my coolest skill that I actually have after unlocking it with the spear.
By the gods! Outsider, what have you done?
He came at me! You all saw it!
He was doing his duty, nothing more. You, however, murdering an Archon is a heinous crime.
If you want to convict Hilda, remember that I am involved as well. I helped her.
Mistress, don't worry, I am on your side. In fact, I believe now is the time. Please, take it.
This is the Archon relic.
On behalf of the Aristoi, and witnessed by the gods of stars, I will tolerate the actions of this outsider until the Trinity Night comes. Outsider, your behavior will determine what happens next.
I said I didn't.
Hilda, it's all right. We have the relic. Though I do know the way he looks down on non-Ephesians is pathetic.
Watch yourself, Minerva. I can modify the result of the trials at any time.
You wouldn't dare. As Trinity Night approaches, so does the key to lifting our curse. I, Minerva of House Laurel, hereby promise that there will be a way to end this. No matter what Eumenides is planning on that mountain, Hilda and I will stop him. And I will prove that these prejudices against outsiders are wrong.
Very well. I'm sure the gods of stars have heard your promise. I look forward to whatever you're going to do, mistress.
In the name of the One, I will succeed. Hilda, let me know if you're ready to go back to the shelter.
Sweet! They gave us the Legion relic at the end. That's what we came for. Also, do you want an update for Marble here as well? Arges Plaza. Marble. The trials will be mission as long as I can make it to the end of this world. Minerva will be able to clear a name as well as obtain the Archon relic. No matter how difficult it is, I must succeed. Having gotten the sea and the ritual for so many years under the curse, the devoted and skilled Marble is truly admirable Archon. May his gods guide him to peace. Yeah, this guy was so stubborn, but you know, we have to lay him to rest. That's the only way we can beat him up. Just beat him up himself. Well, yes, that's the second part. And how much more do we need? We need one more relic, right? And then we also have to find Tanrius as a main quest. Yep, I know. Overwatch is very, very fun. I'm glad that you like it, though. Okay, so talk to Minerva at the Euphenia Plaza. That's to finish this off. There's not really anything else we can do. We're just surrounded by the glacier of ice. So we have to get her to teleport us back. Unless there's another way around. Oh. So these guys. I can't imagine how much pressure Lord Marble was under recently. Do you outsiders do anything else besides judging him? I don't care if you're here to save Aphis. You killed our beloved Archon. Listen carefully. If I were you, I wouldn't find myself alone in Arges Plaza. Oh, I am alone. I'm here. I'll announce the results of the trial to the public. I hope you can live up to this. Otherwise, off your head goes. Wait, what do we have here? What is this one? What conduit is this? Have I been here personally before? There's a barrier over here. Won't be able to get past here on this side. Alright. At least we did double check for a new conduit over here before we do go back with Minerva back to the shower. Because there's not really anything else to explore. Oh, what about checking this? Can we check this? Euphenia statue. This statue was erected to commemorate Euphenia of House Platamoon, a brave lady who sacrificed herself to unite Aphis. After the Civil War and during the era of the Republic, this city was still divided between two opposing factions. That was until Euphenia emerged. Her inspiring speeches, impartiality, and patriotism reawakened the greatness of the Ephesian people, but she tragically lost her life in the process. Without Euphenia, unity would not be impossible. Wherefore, not for her, we may have been reduced to slaves under Martun. Remember Euphenia, Archon of Legion, Philippos, year 1060, Age of Dreamers. They were dreaming when they were saying that, weren't they? Oh wait, there is an exit to get out from that side as well. It just opened up. Wait, where did she go? Is she still standing there? She's gone. Yep, now she's there.
Make haste. We have to get the relic back to the shelter.
I'm ready.
We were raised in the old ways to achieve Aphis's glory and spiritual values. But long before we became the adherents, we should have realized that no matter how perfect a system is, it will grow corrupt over time. Marble, the Archon who devoted everything to his country, eventually became nothing more than a puppet of the system. And here we are, just wishing to get our hands on a sliver of the glory of days past.
He really did it for his people, but he was swayed on terms of protecting them way too much from losing his men in countless battles beforehand. So he just couldn't trust anyone anymore. That's what it was.
Minerva?
I'm fine. I need you to get back safely. Soldiers have already appeared on Prima Boulevard. We better leave before the situation gets more chaotic.
But, Marble...
I feel bad for him. He didn't deserve that. You saw, those Aristoi put him under enormous pressure. Now it's my turn to shoulder it.
No. We'll end this together.
Thank you.
Sorry to interrupt, Mistress. Narcus and I have found Agnes.
And? What were you able to find out?
She turned into a beast to attack us. We were forced to eliminate her. Narcus is collecting more information, which I believe will help the adherents.
Thank you, Bion. That's good to know. Hilda, I need to keep in touch with the Aristoi. Why don't you rest up? And thank you. Her performance was extraordinary.
Alright, sweet. Journal update, motivation has been added in. Minerva looked exhausted upon her return. I remember Papa sometimes having that same look. It made me not want to waste a moment and just finish the mission as quickly as possible to ease my father's burdens. Now that we have the Archon of Legion's relic, we're a little closer to ending it all. Every time when there's a difference in Minerva's movement or actions, he always goes back to relaying Minerva's feelings to her own father around to it. Maybe it's just because there's so much respect that Hilda has to her father, and it just reminds me, or reminds her of her father when it comes to discussions with Minerva there. So, stepmama for Hilda?
A great fight, Hilda. You stole my thunder, but the mistress emerged victorious thanks to you. Very well done.
What were you doing at the time?
I was preparing for the honor duel, and another thing.
Duel? What duel?
Just another Ephesian tradition, and some planning. Definitely nothing as exciting as what you were up to.
Fighting the Archon would have been really exciting for you?
I have a lot of respect for Lord Marble. He died pursuing his beliefs. He set a good example for me, and I really wanted to have a good fight against him, going all out. But now that he's returned to the Three, I can only pray for him. Did you know there's a terraced garden in Arges Amphitheater? It used to be closed off. Besides preparing for the honor duel, Narcus and I also traced the cultists all the way there. We found a lot.
What did you find?
We met some Aristoi who disliked Marble. We can consider them supporters of Petrius. They insisted that Petrius was an innocent, and he was sabotaged by Eumenides and the Mistress, which compromised the development of Aphis.
I don't know much about Petrius. Is there a problem with him?
Oh, not so much with him, but his students who have expanded Ethris. Those Aristoi often visit the terraced garden or invite people to their parties. Narcus goes there every now and then to find more information. You can go too if you're interested.
I see.
I serve Lady Minerva.
I'm very interested in going down there as well, because I want to check more about that, what's going on down there. Hey Sif, how's it going? Good morning. Welcome in. We're still doing some more Asterigos. Just completed off a main mission that was an extra relic on our side right now. And we're just going to see what we're going to be doing next. Just seeing the aftermath of just talking to everyone from here and what they feel, what was going on and what happened. Because yeah, I mean, it wasn't a hard battle in that last part, but at the same time, at least I got to show off one of my newest and coolest skills. Let's see, what do I want to know? Chat about Aphis, talk about the others in the shelter. See what we got for new stuff here. Oh, ask about his former comrades. You've seen so many dog tags from your old comrades, are you right? It's kind of you to ask, but don't worry, I've been through it many times. But doesn't make the farewells any less painful. One of my brothers knows all too well. He's been so hit to so many. You're right, the pain's always there. I used to be able to given my fallen brothers a proper funeral, but I can't even bury them now. But the pain is also a constant reminder of how important it is to restore things back to normal. We will put an end to this curse. You're right, I believe my brothers will bless us from among the scars. Yes. Glad to hear you're doing good on your side. Around to it. But yeah, it's been pretty much of a really cool day of lots of extra story events added on to it. And I also have leveled up quite a bit as well in this game. Let's tell him that we found some Ephesian dog tags. Bark bark.
Lawrence. So, this is how his life ended. He was a mysterious, quiet man. He'd often stare up at the sky and say something out of nowhere. Was he a good man? I think so. It's just that maybe his definition of good was slightly different from others. I'm not surprised he joined the cultists.
But he was also Marble's valued deputy. Would he have been so easily swayed by the cultists?
A man like Marble would never attempt to understand Lawrence's true feelings. He was unsophisticated and kept questioning everything. I'm not surprised he ended up making some unethical decisions. Lawrence was living in his own world. I'd never have someone like that by my side.
It's funny, like, at times with Bayern, he makes his ways of words describing so good of how the person is, but then he also mocks him as well in the latter parts as well. He's like, so sophisticating. I don't want him on my side. And that's about it. End the conversation, and let's leave.
The glory of the three.
Let's go over talking to Roxanne. Let's see what she has to say about that.
You did an excellent job protecting the mistress and completing the trials.
I was prepared to fight, but I honestly didn't expect Marble to be so aggressive.
Lord Marble upheld the Ephesian traditions until his dying breath. Everything he did was in full compliance with Ephesian laws.
Shouldn't our charges have been rescinded once we passed the trials of remission?
It is up to the Archon to decide if they wish to intervene as a final trial. These traditions served us well for 1,000 years before the curse. Historically, most Archons have chosen to grant a pardon when the challenger reaches the final trial. Some were touched by their determination and perseverance. Some were mindful of political pressure and didn't want to hurt someone already wounded. Of course, there were also cowards who didn't dare to fight in person.
But the host already announced that we'd passed, and Marble still targeted me.
Until the certificate is signed, the Archon has the right to come and serve as the final trial. Lord Marble claimed you were not a rightful candidate because you are an outsider. He was both right and wrong.
What?
There are still loopholes in Ephesian laws. Once a group has passed the trials, the challenger's gods will also have their charges cleared. And Ephesian laws apply to anyone inside Ephesian territory. So while outsiders do not have the right to apply for the Trials of Remission, they can serve as guards of the Challenger. On the other hand, martial law grants the Archon the right to make temporary decisions in the interest of national security.
Does that mean Marble had the right to change the result of the trials?
Not really. The Trials of Remission are one of the supreme glorious traditions of Aphis and cannot be superseded by any other order. However, martial law is also a law for national emergency and commands supreme authority.
This is giving me a headache. Why do you have so many complicated laws?
You still have a lot more to learn.
So, with the martial law applied, he can just change certain laws, but at the same time, he was wrong doing so because no one really talked him out of it as well. Because she was an outsider, they were just like, yeah, even though she was guarding Minerva, I'm still not going to allow you to be off from all your charges anyway. It kind of went around in my brain as well, so we did what we had to do against Marble in the end.
What can I do for you?
I don't need anything there for the storage. Echo, we don't have any other echoes, so you do that.
Mind your manners.
Mind your manners. You still have a lot to learn. Yeah. She's very snotty. She's arrogant. She is an Aristoi. She is a Fusion. She sees her upper class compared to everyone else. But before I talk to Minerva again, I'm going to go over to Volcane because I actually have some stuff to talk to her about.
What great news! Now you've given both the cultists and the army a hard slap in the face. I hope the cultists can stop hurting each other now. Thanks, sweetie. That's the best news I've heard so far. But the best news will be when Mistress Minerva successfully stops Eumenides and removes Asterigos. Don't you think?
I agree with that. That's what we're trying to plan out to be. But yeah, she has the typical stereotype of the elderly woman. I just love her ending curse, like, mind your manners. Feels like it comes out from something from Simpsons now that I think about it.
Hey, sweetie, what's up?
Let's show her the new blueprint we found.
Hey, look, I found a new blueprint.
Awesome, cutie. It's very detailed. Now I can make more trinkets for you.
Yeah, that's right, like Marge. Marge or her sisters? Was it Selma and someone else? So new trinkets. Let's see what's the new ones I got. The new one is Colt Necklace. I don't have enough gold ingot. It's got a lot of resistance to fire here by grabbing this. And also the Colt Armband as well. That's a new one, which also requires more ingot from us. Let's see what else. I think it's just only those two. Let's upgrade the weapons first. So currently we have a level 7 spear and a level 7 sword and shield, which we don't have the other ingredients yet. We just need one more starlight ore chunk to get to 8, and also one more over here as well. How about the enhancements? And we're lacking ingredients for this as well. How about mods? Which I doubt we're gonna have it at a point right now. We need the essence of the paragons, and we'll be set in stone for at least completing this one. Get this modded up. And over into the spear, it's the same thing, essence of the paragons as well.
Thank you.
Where other places I can get the essence of paragons? We found that last one over in the sunken outskirts. I don't know where to find the other ones. Let's actually speak over to Quintus now. Friend?
Oh, I knew you could do it. I've always believed you are the savior of Aphis.
You've never said that.
have I not? Oh, but I was certainly thinking it. Speaking of which, now we have the perfect business opportunity. Shall I sneak into the Aristoi quarter?
See if there's anything else we need to speak with Quintus here. We haven't been able to find any other things for him, like his backpacks, anything else that would be interesting in him. However, in the shop area as well, it's still the same as before. Oh yeah, I can get more of these now. So I'll buy 2 of these. Buy the rest of these ones right now. And get is it the weapon upgraded that we needed from these? I got 54,000 left.
I look forward to your next visit, friend.
So I'm gonna go back over to Volcane.
Hey, sweetie, what's up?
What's the enhancement? Is it this one here we needed? Not this one. Upgrade weapons? Oh, it was the upgrade weapons. So we'll get to level 8 on this. And we won't have enough for that one.
Thank you.
Let's go off to Starlight. My little lion. What do we get out of this? Astral Concentrate. Charge Bomb. And a core. These ones are good though, I get from this. Oh, okay. No, we're not getting any other good ones now. Exchange of concentrated elements. What happens if we get these ones? Oh yeah, silver ingot. Gold ingot. That's a good one. Gold slab. Silver slab. And we're just getting damaged silver trinkets. Black iron. Oh, that's all of that. Exchange of special materials. Oh, I don't think we're getting any good ones here. Yeah. Okay, out we go. Exchange of quest items. Let's give the crack pen. What do we get out of that? Charge bomb. Throwing dagger. Alrighty. Essence of the Paragons? Yeah, we don't have Essence of the Paragons right now. We could do a bit of extra exploration. I would like to go over to the amphitheater, so I'll be doing that before I carry on with the main quest. Oh, this is opened up. Hilda, by the free. You scared me. I thought the harpies had found me. What are you doing here? Did Byron tell you everything? Yes, I'm here to take a look. Harpies? There are a lot of harpies here, so I don't want to rush into the garden. I haven't heard any fighting yet. I don't know if they have any plans. You better be careful too. What'd you find out? I've been here for a while and gathered some information. What do you want to know? What are the Aristoi doing here? Everything seems normal on the surface, drinking, debating, singing, and enjoying the sights. That sounds nice. That's how to please the Aristoi. You can't force them. Why not? Putting a harpy's claw to their throats would probably work well. Yes, but I'll get them neither their property nor support from Arges Plaza. The Aristoi have things that are different from the common people, and the way they obtain them is naturally different. What does the cult want to do with them? So the efforts are winning support from the Aristoi, but not turning them into beasts. Exactly, they're more useful but not being subliminated. The cultists first moved to ask them to return to the Arges Plaza and sow division and opposition against Marble. Next they'll definitely divide Minerva's power or that of other factions. This sounds more difficult to deal with just fighting. It won't be difficult as long as we know what they're doing, but yes, it is indeed more difficult than fighting. Yeah, so divide and conquer. That's what their strategy is planning there. Who's planning to win over the Aristoi? The cultists are well organized. Who's behind this? Very good question. I'm trying to figure it out. Someone once suggested that their leader is an Aristoi, which could explain why the cultists are able to entice them. I think that's highly likely. Does that have anything to do with Petrius? Byron said it might be his student, but Petrius has a lot of students. It won't be easy to figure out. Alright, let's ask about Agnes. So is Agnes out of the picture? Yeah, she's dead, but I'm not happy. Why? Did you have feelings for her? No, I just... let me calm down. By the three. I'm not happy because she was just a pawn. If the puppet master pulling the strings of Ephraim isn't found, situations like this will continue to occur. Then you could have answered me like that. What was your reaction just now? Stop it, please, I beg you. He's totally in love with her. Now that we've reached this point, Hilda, do you think you could? I'm already here. What do you want me to do? Take this invitation and convince the Aristoi at the party not to join the cult. Are you serious? Me? Of course. If I haven't seen your performance on Prime and Boulevard, I wouldn't have asked. What we want is not to convince them once and for all, but to make them falter. Even if they won't stand by our side, they can at least remain neutral. And you have traits that the Aristoi don't have. You could possibly work wonders, I think. Sounds like you're going to let me do whatever I want. Exactly. I don't expect you to convince all the Aristoi, but your presence alone can make a difference. So what should I do? It's simple. Talk and act like you're trying to understand their way of thinking. Connect with them, and then you can show them who you are and speak freely. Don't underestimate your charm. Many of the Aristoi were impressed by it. You know what? For some reason, it scares me how easy it is for you to say these things. Hey now, you know why Mistress Minerva needs me? Someone has to get their hands dirty. Go, the Aristoi away. Surprise them. So we're going to be doing some persuasion. The continuance of this quest here. Convince the Aristoi? May the sun and moon bless me. Please don't let me say the wrong thing. Let me check around here what we have, because I have not been in this place, have I? Or is this connected to... Oh. Who are you? Halt. It's invitation only. Here's my invitation. I'm here for the party. Oh, an outsider was invited. Well, I want to understand the greatness of the Ephraim. I believe that the Ephraim's goal is to spread the beauty of the doctrine to more than just the Ephesians, right? Of course, I'm sorry. Outsiders have been causing a lot of problems in the city recently, so we're very cautious. Welcome to our party, outsider. Please enter and listen to the great gospel. Thank you. What is Minotaur? Can we talk to this Minotaur? Nope. Event introduction. The theme of today's party is the power of corporation. For the first time ever, we'll be trying to bring all of us and the bird-like transmuters together under one roof. We shall enjoy their performance before sitting down with them to have a face-to-face conversation. Food and beverages will be free-flowing, and there will be a large-scale performance by several transmuters at the end of the event. So do look forward to it. Okay, so we're just going to be lingering around and just talking to them over here then. And there should be some other Aristoids over here as well. Alright, chests, which we need to pull up with using our asteroid. Okay, let's open it up. That gives us Starlight Dissolving Agent, ×2. We got another note. Oh, a slime? 2 slimes in one day? My goodness. It showed up. I'm also gonna throw the boomerang at this slime. It's another Decurion. But yeah, that's a new record today. 2 slime boogers into Hilda right there. That opens up this way though. Okay. Alright, let's pull up the stairs then. And get the slime off our hair while doing so. Ladies and gentlemen, these transmuters will protect you and ensure your safety. You should have noticed, but these beautiful creatures will not take it upon themselves to harm you. You're afraid of them because the soldiers say they're evil, cunning, and cruel mutants. But that's not true. They're not evil monsters. They're transmuters. Though they tried to communicate with Marble, the Archon belittled and attacked them. As for the rumors surrounding monsters killing people, I know some of Marble's own prejudices. If you get to know these lovely creatures, you'll find that those who sowed chaos and caused disputes were never these transmuters. Well, let's check it out then. This must be the host? Oh, Noble A. I heard that the adherents have won an outsider's support. Is that you? I'm very happy to see you here. Please take some time to look at the transmuters. We used to call them mutants, cultists, monsters, but now I realize they have thoughts and are sentient. If we're willing to treat slaves well, we should do the same for them. That makes sense, but not everyone wants to become like them. And not everyone wants to become a slave. Sometimes we don't have a choice. What we do need to do is not stop them from becoming transmuters, but build them a better system and process. Build a system of fairness and respect, rather than stand against them. This is the sense of morality that everyone should have. You look bemused. Not at all, I just think, what, am I wrong? Alright, so we've got 3 choices. Encourage him to do it himself, question his discretion of the transmuters, criticize him for lying to himself. Should I go with this one? Would he actually do it himself first? Let's see. You don't have to stay to achieve that. What do you mean? If you join them, it means that others can constrain your money, decision, and ideals. And your ideas are so noble, you should promote them as so many people as possible. Do you think I should establish a guild or group? How interesting. I have indeed thought about doing just that, but if I knew it, wouldn't be easy to abandon the idea. But hearing that from me today, I feel that it's impossible. It's possible. Thank you. I think I've clarified my thoughts. Did I make the right decision or the wrong decision there? I don't know if that was the right choice there. Because I can't talk to him again, can I? Oh, I can. Thank you. I think I've clarified my thoughts. I like the way the harpy serves us. It's so beautiful. How are they different from the slaves? They're more ductile and look elegant, and their posture is so much more pleasing than that of the slaves. But I've observed enough of the transmuters here. I wish I could see a different one. But I've observed enough. Oh, that's I was about to repeat that. You wish you could see a different one. You mean mention Volcane? Or should we mention Marissa? Marissa's isn't fully transmuted the way how it's a harpy. If you mean the bird-like transmuters, there's a musician named Marissa with the adherents. Yeah, she's with the adherents. She's in the shower, which I can't find her. You don't seem to be interested. I have no interest in music, and if I want to watch birds, I can just stay here and have not to see the adherents. Fair enough. Ooh. I think I should have went with Volcane. Enjoy the party. Okay, so there's more lingering around I need to negotiate with or persuade. Is something wrong? Nothing really. I just came to this party to see what everyone's talking about. Do you think it's weird? The atmosphere here is a bit weird, but very well, save me. What? I said save me from this place. They say terrible things and the harpies are terrible. I was brought by my father. He said we could only be safe here, but I don't believe it. Can you convince my father to leave? My family to leave? I think these people deceived my father. Deceived? The host is using us. Not only did he persuade us to pay for the pie, but he also said that we could control these harpies together. By the free, that's disgusting. I'm not going to do it. So where's your father? He's chatting with the other Aristo in the lounge. Please help me convince him. Got it. Wait for the good news. We got ourselves a young noble here. Lovely outsider. Come here. Tell me where you from. And Bari. Oh, my slaves are all from there. No wonder I feel a connection with you. Oh boy. Not another slave chat. Now, Bari is a great power, and slaves are a thing of the past. If it weren't for Asterigos and Aphis, you'd probably be fishing now. I doubt it. We're also very good at hunting and fighting. Want a demonstration? Outsider, you remind me of one of my slaves who used to answer back. I had his tongue cut out. Clearly state what you meant. Should we continue to provoke him or try to change the subject? Let's change the subject here. Don't be angry, I just wanted to say that the problem caused by Asterigos will soon be resolved. Seriously, where'd you get that from? Tell us, girl. I need a good laugh. The adherents. Minerva? Is she still not giving up? Minerva can't be trusted. Her husband is the one to blame for the curse. That's why she wants to save everything more than anyone else. Exactly, so she said that. It's certainly credible. You must be kidding. That Minerva? I've met her. She's not such a bad person. You won't be tormented by the curse for much longer, I mean it. You should have told us earlier. Then we shouldn't have had to attend this party. We should go back to the boulevard and verify this news. If what this kid said is true, our funding. Alright, keep your voice down. I'll go when I finish this glass. Alright, who else do we need to be speaking? We need to speak to that girl's father, isn't it? Are you an outsider? No outsiders can enter. Has Aphis been invaded? I'm the outsider who works with the adherents. Oh, it's you. I've heard about you. Thank goodness. If the city's defenses collapse, Aphis might be doomed. Are you afraid of that? Of course, who isn't? But we're also afraid of Marble's tyranny. I need a safer and more secure place to protect my family. What are you thinking? Don't you agree with me? You're working with the adherents, so you must think the same as me. Let's emphasize that his family is not safe here. There's no such thing as a safe place. No matter what side you're on, there'll be a price to pay. These transmuters are a prime example. What do you mean? I've been to Arges Plaza and watched them recruit volunteers everywhere. Most of those transmuters can't hold on to their sanity, even losing themselves, but Marissa's one of the few exceptions. You know her too? Yes, she can still write songs for the adherents. That's incredible, but wait, she's an Aristoi. They all said that these harpies are inferior. Marissa didn't volunteer to become a harpy, but to the Ephorus. That's the nature of the price that must be paid to maintain security. I don't want my child to be turned into a disgusting harpy and sent into battle. This is awful, damn it. I was so stupid to come to the Ephorus for help. Well, that's one to be convinced. For sure. I know that was the right choice to say. I think we should be open to showing the transmuters. Philosophy and magic makes us strong, so I think we should show this responsibility. These transmuters have simply freed themselves from the pain of the curse and strengthened their bodies, nothing more. Come on, we all know these transmuters were transformed from slaves and commoners. You just don't want your status to be undermined by them. So what? I'm telling the truth. I'm saying that we're only better and work harder. We are the core. So we should seize our chance to show and fund them so that we can defend them and secure a position. Wait, someone's eavesdropping. Yep, I'm right in front of you guys. Don't look so guilty outsider. Come here. Let's join the conversation. I wasn't eavesdropping. You weren't whispering that quietly. It was hard not to overhear you. Oh, I know you. Minerva's outsider mercenary. You seem to have something to say, little girl. I was just thinking what you said is really interesting, and I don't want to interfere with what you should do. Oh, but I want to hear your opinion about these transmuters. Come on, you have to tell me, or I won't let you leave. Really, I may say something you don't like. Even better, etiquette sometimes only hinders the truth. I like people who are brave enough to give criticism. That's good. It depends on the criticism, though. some, when you say, is trying to be thinking of the feelings of the others when you do say it. That's why she actually hesitated for a moment. But if someone is just rather blunt and just saying what they have to say, then they're not really thinking about the others. Let's persuade them to not provide funding. That's the Hilda way of thinking things through right now. It's not resources or property that unite the religion, transmuters, and believers. You can't change their minds by just funding them. You're playing with fire. You've got guts. I think what she means is that taking away resources from the religion is the best way to control it. Of course I understand, but what should we do? I just wanted to persuade you to leave. Leave? Good idea. We should get some people together to just observe the situation and pretend not to provide funds to make the believers anxious. Huh? Scare them to win more concessions. I'll think about it. That's a strange way to interpret what I said, but I reckon this seems to be what Narcus wanted. By the gods, thank you, I can finally stop coming here. It was nothing but you better not mention the gods here. Oh, it's fine, the host isn't against it at all. He even encourages us to maintain our faith in them. That's special treatment for Aristoi. Average citizens are forced to change their faith. Okay, I've said everything I could. I should go back and talk to Narcus. Okay, that's the signal to go back to Narcus here now. Let's see what the changes here with Narcus has to say right now. How'd it go? Not too bad, I suppose. I seem to have gone through to a few of the Aristoi. It seems that killing Eulalia was a tremendous deed. I don't understand. They mentioned it too. Is it important? Yes. That gives weight to your words. You're no longer just a passerby, a slave, a nobody. Reputation will affect how they judge what you say you do. Sounds good? Not necessarily. They might hate you for it, but either way, your presence can have an impact. However, it takes a long time to build trust with them. More discussion is needed. Anyway, thank you. I have some things for you as a reward for your hard work. I think you'll like them. I just got a pint of stardust for that reward. But I also got that cool theme to be played there. Fortunately, the result wasn't bad. A good start for Narcus's future work, surely. It's up to him now. He has to be better at this than I am. We wish you all the best, Narcus. That completes that over here. I'd like to try out some other places as well. I may have the thing over for the guy at the Citizen Square that he wants at this point, because I went over to the sunken outskirts. I must have collected an important item, and I can give it to him for the quest. Oh, here we go. What the hell? Hand over the rose grape wine. I reckon this is what you want. Ah, I get drunk from the fragrance alone. That's it. Rose grape wine. And a 1292 vintage at that. A rare delicacy. It's Valentini Stella. Valenti Stella? How did you know the vintage? Unlike other wines, rose grape wine has 3 peaks of drinkability in the fermentation process. Look at the rack seal on the bottle. A circle's been drawn in each corner of the triangle of Aphis, which means the wine has hit its 3rd peak of maturity and sweetness. It's the most expensive type. Rose grape wine takes 35 years to reach its 3rd peak. It may have reached its 3rd peak, but it hasn't been sold. Silly girl, wine is one of the symbols of freedom that even slaves can enjoy. But only rose grape wine has hit its 3rd peak can be called Valenti Stella. It's the most exclusive wine, only for the Aristoi. If the wine passes a peak, even only by a day, it will no longer be mellow, and we'll dump the whole barrel in case the taste brings shame to its reputation. What a waste. But 1035 years has passed since the Age of Knowledge in 1292. Could it be that the curse has brought winemaking to halt 1,000 years ago? Exactly. When the curse of Nexus enveloped the city, all life ceased to age. Just as we all remain the same age when the curse occurred, wine is no exception. Alas, our desire for food has changed. Now both wine and food are tasteless. Now it's only stardust. I heard there are so many people in Arges Plaza who make stardust wine. Maybe I can try some. If Minerva succeeds and again everyone back to normal, you'll be able to join wine again. That's a big if. All I know is that she owes me a lot. there you go again. What do you want this time? This time. Since you're proud of your capabilities, go to Styx and save my friend Nicholas. Save someone? That's no easy task. I know, and no one's ever left Styx alive. I gave up long ago. What does he look like? What crime did he commit? He was arrested on charges of smuggling stardust and colluding with the cultists. I heard most of these prisoners are imprisoned on the second floor, making it harder for them to escape. But if I go to Styx, I'm not sure. The man no longer responds. Hey, are you listening? That's why it is the journal update for the loser. Alright, so over here in Arges Bazaar. Where is it? What do you want to do? The gangsters, Marsa. If it was Organ, he would have finished the wine by the halfway point. But yeah, he just sits there comfortably while we're doing the task for him on his side. Alright, on to Styx then, once we get there. But yeah, let me see. What else do we have in the bazaar? Oh yeah, I can pray into this now, can I? I can take these challenges now. Aha! Let's take another challenge here, because I need another rare item. Who's it gonna be this time, though? So Tanina Mansion. Alright, so let's run down here. Oh, how do I get myself to be reading that? Do I need to jump onto the other side from there? Yeah, because there's a couple platforms. Hippocrates, number 1. I remember Hippocrates. The strong must be well versed in combat, magic, and wisdom. This is Hippocrates' motto and the words he lived by his entire life. Born into House Sotanina, Hippocrates grew up receiving prestigious tutelage in both education and combat. His skills in combat and horse riding were already remarkably honed at a young age, and he was extraordinarily dedicated to the study of starlight. Under such circumstances, he grew up to be a confident man. Apart from education, the history of House Sotanina also impacted Hippocrates greatly. House Sotanina rose to the ranks of aristoi through sheer hard work and is the perfect example of rising a class through ability, a phenomenon that is extremely rare during the time. The combination of his family's upbringing and history shaped Hippocrates into a believer of strength and fearless soul who could overcome any adversity with fortitude. So remember before, with the last one we did, it was a female warrior that had a hard time trying to get into the ranks. This guy is a rare phenomenon. He's like a Nuchir, isn't he? Exceptional breed. Oh, this is number 3. So where do I go for number 2 then? Oh, number 2 is this way? Let me read number 2 first before I go to number 3. Despite being from the Aristoi, Hippocrates had none of the arrogance and haughtiness commonly seen among other members of the Aristoi. He was brusque, gutsy, and had no qualms dishing out criticism towards his opponents. Such character helped him get along with his peers in the Legion in no time. Believing that the strong needs to be well versed in combat, magic, and wisdom, Hippocrates quickly put his thoughts into action after he joined the Legion. He affixed a starlight to a shield and controlled the levitation of the shield using magic, catching his enemies by surprise during battles. This was unheard of in Aphis during that time, and Hippocrates became the first warrior who incorporated starlight magic into weapons that he used in battles. So he's a genius as well by putting the starlights into his weapons there. I have heard of him at times of during the echoes and the documents as well. Hippocrates number 3. After Hippocrates became the 10th Archon of Legion of Aphis, his belief helped greatly in the reconstruction of the military academy after the war. He also rebuilt Prometheus Academy following its destruction after a fire and subsequently named it Fallon Academy. Oh yes, that's right. meaning powerful army. Following the reconstruction, he enhanced the Academy's syllabi and training program and further advocated the development of combining starlight magic with weapons, which led to him becoming an important driving force behind the advancement in Aethys military and crafting technologies. Cool. And we're gonna have to fight him here. I don't know how well we're gonna be doing. Oh, we got another fourth one. In his effort to drive the uses of starlight weapons, Hippocrates even utilized the wealth and land of his family to carry out research and eventually developed different types of astral ballistae that were considered highly advanced at the time. Some of them could produce a continuous astral ray to create a trap or hinder enemies' movement. However, the trajectory of the ray could not be moved while in use. Some could track the movement of enemies and take them down in a matter of seconds. However, the range was limited. Some could shoot a powerful astral ray that was as powerful as a siege weapon, but used a large amount of starlight. Due to limitation of the technology of starlight magic, the design of the astral ballistae were far from perfect and were also expensive to build. However, they could not be made widely available. They were still valuable research material for the generations to follow. Although Hippocrates' tenure as the 10th Archon of Legion was considerably short, he lived up to his creed and laid the cornerstone for Aethys' future. It wasn't deeply short, wasn't it? But yeah, cornerstone blueprints. What we have today. All right, weapon testing ground.
An outsider warrior in the land of Aethys. A rare sight. If you are worthy, then you should bear arms, magic, and wisdom at once. Let's find out if you are.
Here we go. What's the trial start for the first one? Oh, do you just dodge it? Uh oh. Alright. Which... Oh, they do disappear afterwards. I'm losing stamina as well. Oh, it blocks off the shield. Cool. Are they coming from this way? So I'll just hide behind this shield first. Ooh, one of them just went through. Alright, right now, Mr. Hippocrates. Oh boy. They're no longer locked onto me. Oh wow. I was behind that shield. Let me heal up real quick. Oh, ow. Oh boy. Oh boy. Okay, that time it blocked it.
Exhilarating. Let me face you myself.
Yes, please, please do. So he's got like a giant sword. If I get hit by that, might be the end for me there. Oh, it's not bad. It's not bad in terms of damage there. But I do need to block though. That's a sensible thing to be defeating this guy. I'm trying to just build up some magic points right now. There we go. That's it. Ah. I should also be attacking him as well. Oh no. I got 10 left. Yes! 3! Okay, good. We'll take it slow. Oh boy. Gonna swing again. Another one, right? Nope. I'm almost there to 4. Now I got 4. Nice. Oh, wow. Oh, come on. One. Okay, there we go. I got some. Wow. Wow. Yes. No. The timer is too slow there. Okay, I'll just roll after that one. Oh man, I got that one. All right, let's do it. He's gonna swing again. Oh, what's this? This is a new one. That's gonna be my last strike there. I'm just gonna do it again. Nice. Got it. Alright, 6 more health potions left. Got it. Nice. Yes, okay, I got it now. Oh, I used the wrong one. Used the wrong skill. Oh, what's going on? Oh, shield time. Oh boy. I just came out of nowhere. Nice. You know, I'm gonna heal up as well. I'm doing it here. Oh. Okay, nice. Block. No block there. Got it. Nice. All right. Let's now use this now. Oh, he's going for another hit. He's gonna swing again. Yes, he is. That's his new attack from before. All right, I'm lost out of the magic. Okay, so I'm gonna drink some magic here, just to make the process faster to get in this here. And I'll drink another one as well. Okay, power up. And now it's time for it, for glory. Hey, shield of invincibility.
Your abilities exceed my expectation. Truly a worthy one. But what a fight it was, outsider. It was my honor to meet you in battle.
It was an honor. I've just been really liking the skill I've gotten recently. Just to drop that in and out. I love it so much when it does have been done. Alright, let's send our praise to you, hypocrites. Let's return back to the world of living here. Alright, sweet. I can't wait to do more of these as well, because there's some others in the other areas to make a prayer to. But yes, I will end it here. That's a good way to stop, as we've gotten some extra treasures around here. And we're going to be going to do the next main quest tomorrow. It's to be in Styx, right? Styx is going to be the next place we need to go to if it allows us to go there, because we're going to meet up with Otto. We're going to go inside Styx and get that third relic for Minerva there. But now we've actually got 2 relics, and that's pretty cool from what we've gotten so far from the main journey to stopping Eumenides from his quest there. So I'd like to say thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys in the next part.